Hello, this is Tired Penguin. Welcome to this. What was that? Why did I do that? What's wrong with me? I'm going to explode.
We need a second take.
We can
No,
just start
we're
over.
committing. No, we're committing. I'm smiling. I'm having fun. I'm laughing at myself with myself. Hi, I'm Tired Penguin. You can call me Pengu because that's my name and I exist. Welcome to the Superstar PartyPlex. Who died?
Crows.
Crows.
Oh.
It's fine. Nobody important
Okay.
died. It's fine.
Don't say Crows isn't important. We knew Crows was gonna leave very shortly into the game.
They are
I
important.
know, I was trying to make a joke. Since
so
they're a
important.
player.
They're so important. Players, people, doll, fellow DMish. Oh my god.
Hi, I'll take it from here. You've been so brave.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm Doll. Me and Pengu are going to be Astral for this game. So that's going to be very fun, and we have some wonderful folks here to encounter the distressed birdie.
Hello, I'm MJ. I'm one of the players, and I will be playing Archie.
Oh, I guess that's me because you did. Yes. Hello. Hi. I'm Mira, and I'm here to play James Thomas-Wright.
Mira,
I don't think I've ever heard
I
you do
finger
that bit
guns.
again. That bit before.
That's a fresh off the press bit.
Pengu gave it to me. I had to.
I did. I did.
And I am Zen, and I am here today as a player, playing Cici.
This bodes so well for this game. Pure chaos already. It's gonna be so fun.
Good. Good. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
I'm evil laughing, but I don't even know what's happening in this game.
We're just
Improv,
evil
baby!
laughing for the love of the game.
It's just I'm so used to, as a DM, evil laughing because I know about all the evil plans. I'm going in blind to this one.
Yippee!
Woo! Well, I mean, you do know a certain factoid about James that's gonna make this game very interesting.
I mean, we all know
Uh-huh.
James is afraid of clowns.
You'll let James afraid of clowns.
Yeah, so like this is gonna be interesting.
We gotta lock in. Someone starts storytelling.
Ah.
Yeah, it can't be me because I don't know what as I just established, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah,
One of
it
the
is.
DMs.
One of this game's DMs.
Yeah, we're not DMs right now.
Doll and I talked about what time of day this would be at, and I was just trying to remember it, and that's why I screamed.
It's okay.
You can
We
look
love
at
you and we
DMs.
support
Honestly,
you.
that's so valid.
Yeah. It is. The PartyPlex has opened for business
Yes,
for the day, which means
there's people here.
there's people here, including animatronics and employees. Some of which have noticed that a couple people are absent. That should not be.
Well, really specifically one person. The other one disappears often, so I don't know if anyone would clock that.
True, but I think, like, everyone in this crowd knows who Nova is, so I wonder if everyone should make, like, a perception on one front. Everyone make a perception.
Like a hard check perception to see if you can clock that something's up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I'm sure Archie will do so good.
I have zero faith in him.
He'll do great.
I have none whatsoever.
I think only James gets that one.
Yeah.
Doll, do you
For
want to
everyone
describe?
else.
I feel like
Yeah.
this makes sense though, considering I do a gesture. He's a little paranoid.
Yeah. Like, for anyone else, it's just typical. Nova comes and goes as she pleases. She acts as a background character. It's normal for you not to know where she is at all times. For James specifically, you know enough about Genius Loci. I think that you've kind of noticed a shift in the air. Like how you'll notice the smell of rain coming and you'll be like, oh, there's a storm coming. Something's
Mm-hmm.
different. You can't describe it, but it's not the same.
Well, he is. The concern is mounting. Like, yes, the walls are standing. But something is wrong. Something has shifted. Things have happened.
The process has occurred.
And he's just like, has happened.
You
And so
cut
on,
out a little
like
bit
on his
there.
break, he's gonna start looking. Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out a little bit.
Okay. Where exactly did I cut out?
I cannot fucking remember because
Probably when James was like saying or thinking something, because it was like after our little jokes
Yeah.
of like things have happened, a process has occurred.
Yeah, we heard like happened, and then that he's going to go investigate.
I kind of feel like we didn't lose a
Yeah,
keyword
on his
here.
break.
Mhm.
On his break, he's gonna go and investigate, and like try to find Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one else notices that the air feels different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's very hard to notice, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Everyone
You
else
can
would just get
notice.
the thing of Kestrel's not where he's supposed to be.
He's not.
Like, probably
I'm just
it says
imagining.
he's been. It's probably saying that he's been clocked in for more than he should have been, and no one's seen him, and that's a bit alarming.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I'm kind of imagining like in the background of everybody else realizing, hey, wait, we haven't really seen Kestrel around here, huh? James is just in the background, obviously searching.
Oh.
I'm picturing him like knocking on the wall like it's a door, like trying to get Nova's attention.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is a wall.
He is doing increasingly weird stuff in the background, trying to like get Nova's attention.
I'm kind of imagining like Archie, like here's some employees chatting. Like, do you think random employees would have noticed that? Like, huh, Kestrel's been clocked in way long. I haven't seen him. And like Archie overhears that, and then turns and sees James knocking on walls, and is like, I think something fishy's going on here.
His brain cells click together. It's a miracle.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, Cici, if she sees James doing weird stuff, is just like, yep, an organic being a freak. That's not new.
Imagine though, James doing weird stuff, and Archie not subtly at all following James, clearly in thought.
He's thinking.
He's thinking so hard. Like there's like a little like thought bubble above his head that just has like two gears slowly grinding together.
I thought you were gonna say like a trail of smoke rising from his head.
Actually, yeah, that too.
He's overheating.
His one brain cell trying desperately.
Archie is so easy to bully. I love him.
So Cici sees James walking by acting all weird and is like, okay. And then sees Archie following behind him, thinking so hard he's on the verge of overheating, and she's like, well, that's not good. So I think she will leave the ice cream parlor and honestly walk up to Archie and put a hand on his head to start cooling him down.
Like, I
Aw.
think Archie like just stops walking and like glances at Cici and goes, oh hi Cici. Uh I'm trying to do some thinking here.
Yeah, I could kind of see that. You know you were, like, 2 seconds from overheating, right?
Well, I mean I do know I'm hot, but uh you know, I'm just trying to put some puzzle pieces together. Okay, let me run this past you. Okay, so I heard some employees talking about the Kestrel guy not being around or being too around, like being clocked in longer than he should have, but no one's seeing him. That sounds kind of suspicious. And then I see James there going around knocking on walls, and I mean that also seems kind of odd, doesn't it? So I'm kind of thinking, I'm putting the dots together. I'm kind of thinking maybe Kestrel has been put into the walls and we gotta dig him out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So close.
Cici
So
just
close.
kind of looks flatly at Archie and is like, Archie, we're all in the same group chat. James knows about Nova. He's probably just trying to get her attention or something. And have you seen how much coffee Kestrel drinks? He's probably having a heart attack somewhere.
Now, but wait, hold on. No, I'm not saying that doesn't make sense, but I'm saying I don't think that makes sense because why would James be knocking everywhere when you could just knock somewhere and Nova will know because she's everywhere?
Maybe she's ignoring him.
James, meanwhile, still doing increasingly weird stuff.
Like like I'm just imagining him like pulling out like gossip notes or something or like merchandise or stuff to try and like bait her out.
Basically.
Oh.
I'm imagining like getting a telegram and trying to like telegraph. Smoke signals.
The full 9 yards of tune bits.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh god. Oh.
Maybe not smoke signals in the Plex, but
Oh. Man.
Like, it's not to the level of like actually like doing any damage to the PartyPlex because that's Nova, but
Mhm.
but like
I'm
it's
imagining him on like
everything in the
all
kitchen
fours.
sink, but the kitchen sink.
He's like
Cutaway gag.
holding a piece of pizza out to waft the scent around to try to lure her out like a stray cat
Like
or
directly
something.
under a vent or something.
I'm visualizing it as a cutaway gag where like while Cici and Archie are talking, every so often we see James in the background, and every time he's in camera view, he's doing something different.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that is exactly the kind of thing I was imagining where it's like you
Yes.
know how like there's some the time lapses where it's kind of like the stop motion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
currently James right now. Someone's gonna have
Hmm.
to like kind of go like, "Hey, what are you doing, dumbass?"
here I can do that.
Wait,
You know what? I think we
wait.
just get.
I
Oh,
I was like thinking imagine if Cici is the one that goes over and snaps him out of this.
yeah. Actually, she's
They
the one who
call
could
you a
probably
dumbass.
do it with the vibes of, "Hey, what are you doing, dumbass?"
Yeah.
She could say
So
it exactly, except censor.
mhm. Yeah. So James is busy on yet another attempt to try to get Nova's attention when he feels a very cold hand on his shoulder, and strained customer service voice going, "You know Nova doesn't like drawing that much attention to herself, right?"
Well, first of all, I'm gonna roll a whiz save.
You got this, James. Lock in. James. Buddy.
You don't got this.
You don't
Oh
got this.
no!
So that was a 5 for the
That
recording.
man is locked
Mhm.
out.
Locked out!
Well, I mean, no, Cici got his attention. He's no longer, like, trying to signal Nova.
He's now just frozen in terror.
Frozen.
He basically does, like, a full body flinch. And
Like
it
the
kind of,
line art
like,
spiking and everything.
yep, like, it, like, ripples up from his feet into, like, kind of just does the Ghibli line art. And, like, he freezes in motion and, like, slowly turns to look at Cici.
I'm imagining
And
Archie
It's a
swims here in the
clown.
background and just waves a little.
Cece's
like,
standing over him,
he is
sort of
just
glaring down at him, and then Archie's in the background like, "Oh, hi, James."
yeah, no, like, he would have normally responded, but, like, he is suddenly, like, so utterly frozen and, like, struck silent that he just kind of he is very rooted in place right now.
It wouldn't be out of place for him to suddenly be stuck in an ice cube. That kind of bit. Or like turned to stone.
Frozen in terror.
Emphasis
Does
on
everyone know
frozen.
that one bit from the Cuphead show where it's like, ah, it seems like your helpline is frozen in terror?
No.
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 I know that one.
Well, those who get it, get it.
But yeah, since James definitely failed his whiz save, he's not gonna be much help right now.
I'm thinking, when Archie noticed he's frozen in terror, let's roll an insight, maybe.
Yeah, like roll roll
It's
insight.
probably very easy.
Yeah.
Like the DC is like basically it's gonna be a 5. So oh
Archie is
oh
so good at
Archie.
doing not good. That was a 4.
Oh no, Archie, buddy.
He's just like waving and then kind of stops, like he has his hands on his hip, just waiting for a response. Meanwhile, James is just frozen with a look of horror on his face, and Archie sort of like slowly scratches his chin and goes, did you do something with your hair?
I mean, there probably was a redesign or so, but in between when Archie saw him. Wait, no, Archie saw him with the costume party, so that was
And pizza.
Also, pizza. I'll eat the pizza, you
yeah.
the pizza. So they've seen each other.
Fairly recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think Archie kind of shuffles a little bit closer and goes, and like leans close to James, kind of like looking him over, and then looks at Cici and goes, "Now, I ain't too sure, but I think maybe he's gotten even shorter."
Can't really help you on that one.
Well, something's up with
James
him.
kind
I
of opens his mouth and then like just nothing comes out. Like he just shuts his mouth
Well,
again.
it makes me think of that one anime gag where a little ghost comes flying out of the mouth.
Unfortunately, he's not anime enough to actually have a so scared his spirit is leaving him.
Sage.
Man. I think Cici rolls her eyes and turns to Archie, like, pretty sure he's the one who's afraid of clowns, so. Whatever. At
As
least he
soon
stopped
as
doing
Cici,
weird stuff.
as soon as Cici, kind of turns her gaze away from James, he's like sinking down to the floor and kind of just in a recovery position, wheezing.
Poor guy.
Okay.
Aw. Now he's definitely shorter.
He needs some emotional support, but the only one here is Archie, and Archie's not clicking it yet.
I'll do another insight for Archie. Maybe with the addition of he's afraid of clowns, Archie will be like, oh, we'll see.
That's
13.
probably enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get it. Wait, hold on now. See, I know. Okay. He like crouches down to James, gently puts a hand on his like shoulder, and goes, "Now I know you're frightened by clowns and all that, but Cici here is a good clown who gives people ice cream, and it's only a little bit mean sometimes."
Archie, I love you, Archie.
I'm pretty sure he's not actually 5 years old.
Are you sure he's got the shortness and all that?
I
I
don't.
mean, you can see.
19.
Yeah, we don't hire 5-year-olds.
We don't.
I don't think so.
What's with that random small child I've seen scurrying around here sometimes?
I mean, there's a lot of children around here. You're going to have to be more specific.
I mean, after hours, you know what? That's neither here nor there. Anyway, uh, right. So you're an adult. You don't gotta be afraid of this clown. I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, I don't think she's gonna kill you. And anyway, I got an important question for you. Is Kestrel trapped in the walls?
You say Cece's not going to kill you, and then James like does another full body flinch. Oh, sorry.
Archie making things worse.
We need him to roll charisma or something so he can actually succeed once.
Oh,
Yeah. Let me roll whiz again to see if Archie, like, despite being Archie, will, you know.
Archie's a very good guy, and also he's funny. I think he can help a little bit as a treat.
He's our sweet himbo.
Sweet himbo. A himbo
His
trying his
dumminess
best.
is endearing.
It's endearing.
He rolled a 16, so he, like, takes a deep breath and kind of just mutters under his breath, "Not trickster. We're not in Gotham."
Trickster
I don't know
couldn't
if that
have
picked up.
Trickster
Yeah,
couldn't
it
have
picked
the
up.
mean girl swag that Cici has.
This is so true.
Our mean girl swag.
And then he kind of like visibly kind of like steals himself and like, so he's still scared, but he can manage it now.
Good
I
job,
think.
buddy.
Getting off
Hold on,
the
I'm gonna roll
floor.
him.
He will probably get up off the floor at this point
Good.
and kind of like pat Archie's hand very thankfully.
Are you snapping out of it? That's good. That's good.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Archie. Sorry, Cici, I am sorry, that's the first face-to-face reaction from me. You don't deserve that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really expecting anything more.
Yeah, he does kind of flinch a little bit at that because, mm,
The stain is palpable.
yep, that's not necessarily helping his phobia, but he got a 16. He's gritting and bearing it.
Archie did ask him if Kestrel's in the walls.
Yeah, I was about to have Archie repeat that question. Like he's kind of like I feel like he has like lowered his shades and is glancing between the two, like picking up on the discomfort energy, and then he just sort of like puts his shades back on, shrugs, and goes, "Okay, anyway, I kind of had a question. You know, the whole is there a man in our walls that we need to get out? Cause you've been going around knocking on walls, and I heard Kestrel ain't around or is around, but maybe ain't being seen, and I'm just sort of connecting the dots."
I have not seen Nova, and usually when someone tries to contact her, she usually shows up eventually, and Kestrel's also gone. So I am very concerned, which is
Hmm.
why it was a bit more obvious than should be necessary.
Well, don't worry. It just kind of looked like you were having some kind of episode. I'm sure no one else was paying attention. Uh, anyway, I kind of got a question here. Okay, so Nova, she can show up, yeah, but he points to the wall. Ain't that also her? So like, Cici kind of thinks she's giving you the silent treatment. So here, let me try. And he like gently knocks on the wall.
No, something is wrong.
I
Something
think James's
happened.
statement gets made into a point when after a few seconds there's no response for Archie either.
Yeah, Archie looks around and looks at James and says, "You might be onto something. Now, how do we think the two are connected though? With like the Kestrel and Nova, were they kidnapped?
They are friends.
The friend? You think they absconded together?
No. Why
That's
would they
really
do that?
I don't know.
They physically can't do that. Not Nova, at least.
I don't think Archie fully knows what that word means. Honestly.
He's just trying to sound smart.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, we love him.
I was half expecting him to say eloped.
yeah.
I know.
I think that's like the word that he should have said. But I think now he's like tapping his chin and going, this is highly perpendicular.
I think the word you're looking for is peculiar.
Yeah, that I meant that.
James has like such a fond expression on his face when he's looking at Archie.
Archie's the best. We love him.
He kind of sighs a little. James sighs a little bit and goes, "Okay, Kestrel's gone. Something's wrong with Nova. Do you guys want to help me try and figure this out?"
Yeah, I'm sure if we put our heads together, we'll figure this out. Because, I mean, we're some of the only people who, like, know about it. So, and about it, I mean about Nova and whatnot.
Yeah.
If Nova needs help, then yeah, I'd like to help her.
Thank you, Cici.
I'm not doing
He
it for
can't
you.
exactly look. I know. I know you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for Nova. So thank you. She needs all of the friends she can get. So I'm glad you're one of them. Genius loci need people to love them. It's how they survive.
I don't know why you have to insert yourself into that dynamic, but why should I be surprised?
I'm not trying to insert my... Okay, not the point.
I'm just imagining Archie off to the side watching this perplexed. Well, I mean, I don't know what's up with you two, but I'm kind of like, maybe we should find our missing building spirit and security guard guy and like, how do we find them? Like, I'm still sort of like hung up on the fact that our building is missing, but I see the building all around us. We are in the building. But the building ain't in the building, so how is that possible?
The soul of the building is currently missing. That is the problem. Her physical form is still here.
Right. How do we find the building soul?
Well, we can at least figure out where Kestrel was last seen. And then hopefully,
Right.
if they really are connected, we should be able to see where things went south.
Is that really the only way?
Either way, we're going to need to probably check the security tapes.
Right, I know how to do that. Yeah, totally.
He's a security
Minded
guard,
elf.
Archie. He can check the tapes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can check the tapes. I also know what type of routes Kestrel usually takes.
That's oddly convenient, so go ahead, lead the way.
To one of the security offices.
To the security offices!
I'm just in my head imagining, like, you know, the Batman
Yeah.
transition,
That's
but with
what I
a...
just did. I don't know if it picked up. That's what I
Oh,
did.
I don't think it did.
I made the noise.
Okay, should I roll investigation?
I think so.
For
Or
looking for
Doll, what do you
someone on
think?
the
Or do you-
tapes.
Yeah, investigation seems good to me.
Okay.
Go,
hiccups.
boy, go.
Holy
Go, white boy,
cow.
Dirty
go.
26.
All right.
Fucking plus 11, oh my god.
Frightening.
God. So James would probably definitely see the events of the night before with a certain rainbow birdie.
It's like the whole thing of her approaching him when he's getting pizza, the fusion, the Bailey encounter, all of that. Maybe not audio, but you at least see it.
Okay, I haven't watched the last game, so for Archie's sake, unless he's somehow looking at the wrong way, what happened in the Bailey encounter? Just give me, like, a very brief rundown.
Astral was chilling in Gator Golf, and Bailey came in and was like, "Hey, you're not allowed to be here after hours." And they froze, and then they ran, and she chased after them.
Ah.
And they got away.
Mm-hmm. The Nova tried to shake Bailey with a shake the floor
Earth
with some
tremor.
spell, and then that didn't work, and Kestrel had a wild magic surge, and I think shocked her with lightning, and they got a head start and they ran away.
Yeah.
Not. Okay, thank you for the rundown.
Do we know which direction they ran off to?
No, they took a shortcut. Bailey got left opening a door to a closet, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Yes. Slamming into the supplies.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that like James kind of like scribbles down like the basics of what happened and stuff, like just so he can keep things straight. In like a little notebook he had in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, they fused. And then Bailey showed up. Yeah, no, I would freak out too. Okay.
What? You're afraid of clowns? You're afraid of what? Other security guards? Is there anything you're not afraid of?
Kind of just takes a deep breath and does his best not to react. I'm gonna just roll whiz to see if he can keep his control.
I got this, James. Cope.
Okay,
I'll say,
14. He's like,
my brain made a joke of, hey, this is how Archie's connected. It all happened on his turf.
Archie was just off in his green room somewhere, blissfully unaware.
Yeah.
James just kind of like, you can tell, like, Cici specifically can tell he's bothered, but like,
He's being so brave about it.
you know,
So brave.
he's just like, that hits a little too hard. That was a low blow.
She is giving him like a mean smile.
She just glances between the two again in the screen and then goes, "So, you ain't afraid of alligators, though, right? 'Cause I can leave."
No, I'm not scared of you, Archie. It's alligators are fine. Crocodiles too.
Also great, though I ain't a crocodile. I will say that sometimes kids get a little confused, but I'm an alligator.
Yeah, I know. It's just there's a crocodile man back in my hometown. So,
Oh, that's cool. So now I'm thinking. So it's another one of this overlap business, yeah.
Looks like it.
So we just gotta find that bird person, and then we'll have found both of them in one.
Assuming there's still overlapped, sure. This was, what, like 4 or 5 hours ago?
well, considering the stress they were exhibiting and the fact that they used magic, they're going to need help, I think.
Yeah, and I've helped this Kestrel guy with his overlaps before. It seems to be becoming something of a bit of a recurrent thing. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to
Yeah.
see me. I'm so helpful.
You are helpful, Archie. Almost called him Cici. Gosh dang.
Why would them using magic have anything to do with it? Does that, like, make overlaps last longer, or?
No, there's just baggage with magic for one of the halves. Which means they're most likely going to need to at least through some of those issues and come to an understanding. And I know for certain Nova is. There's trauma there too on some
You
other
cut
things.
out.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble following what you're saying, Mira.
Basically, sorry. Basically, James was saying that both sides have trauma. He's being a little bit more vague on Nova's part because he doesn't know how much Nova wants to share.
Mhm.
Mm. Alright.
And I mean, Fusion's getting stuck isn't anything new to any of them, I think, because Cece's been in one that got kind of stuck, and Archie obviously saw one that
Mhm.
got stuck.
So yeah, so we at least keep an eye out for their overlap and see if we can find them that way. Since, I mean, we haven't been able to find them separately yet.
So we should look for them together. So
Did you try
how
messaging them? Like, on the Razwatch? Or did you go straight to knocking on walls?
As soon as you mention Razwatch, he gets a real expression on his face.
you cut
He
out just
gets
a little
what
bit. What kind of expression?
Yeah.
Strange.
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 Drained.
Strained or
I think I know why.
strange?
Strained, I think.
Oh,
Strange. Okay, no,
strange.
Mira typed in strange.
Oh?
Can I roll insight on that?
Yep.
I'm gonna also have Archie attempt insight. We'll see if he gets it.
Boy, what the fuck thing going
That's a 3. As far as Cici is concerned, this is just organics being weird.
17.
Good job,
Somehow
Archie.
Archie wins.
Yay!
Yeah, so Archie, you kind of parse that James is like hesitating over something, and also the fact that there is like. One second.
I'm so proud of Archie. He's doing so well.
Brain
He's
cells
using his brain
firing. His head is probably as he's asking, like, look, just smoking again.
Sorry, I had to call down the dogs so they could actually get like put. Oh my gosh, Arthur! Sorry.
Arthur.
Doggy.
Dog intermission.
Doggy.
Insert cool
Dog.
music here.
Dog.
Who let the
Dog
dogs out?
music. Oh, I was thinking like dog song Undertale.
Yeah. Or that
I'm
one
I
so
wonder if
song.
sorry.
anyone's made a Who Let the Dogs Out an Undertale remix.
Oh,
That'd be
they
I
funny.
am so sorry.
should.
Arthur, my dog Arthur is very separation anxiety, so we're probably going to hear
Oh.
him wailing for a little bit, even though I
Oh.
am right here. I'm right here, buddy.
Oh.
You little stupid.
Mom will come
It's
back.
okay.
It's fine. You're okay. Come here.
Poor
No,
guy.
I get you. My dogs are the same.
Yeah, like it. There was a little time where he had to like be in his crate for a long time, and then after that he was just like, "No, keep me with you."
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, poor
Aw.
And
baby.
stuff. Like if we could carry him in a bag, we would.
Oh.
Also, you don't think okay, Archie is kind of similar to Arthur. You don't think hearing the name Archie is railing him up? Like, you're saying my name.
No, I don't think so. I've been calling his name and he will not come to me.
You're silly then. Okay.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna hear him wailing a little bit for a little bit, and I am sorry, but I can't stop
It's
him.
okay.
Apparently, he is not wanting to be consoled. Um, I was saying something and then I had to mute because, yeah, that. Um,
Baby.
It was about James's strange expression.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yes. Archie sees kind of this like, oh, that's a big can of worms, and also like there are reasons why James is not using Razwash. There's a reason why he was doing all of those weird things, and he doesn't know exactly how to say it because he doesn't. Some of this isn't his place to say.
I think Archie takes that in, absorbs it, slowly nods, and then turns to Cici and goes, I don't think we can use the Raz Watch for this situation. It's just a feeling that maybe something ain't quite right there.
Hmm. I think Cece's just like, there better be a good reason for this.
As soon as I know what kind of things I can say, you'll know.
Oh, great. People are still keeping secrets from me. I love to hear it.
Well, that, and I don't know what has been said and what's not been said. So I don't want to accidentally say something that Nova doesn't want me to say. So yeah, James is just like, he kind of just shrugs at her and goes, I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I'm trying to respect Nova as much as I can.
Hmm. Right, of course. You could roll an insight on that if you want.
Yep.
James is so politey, but unfortunately, it might not be good for him in this scenario.
That is.
Tonight.
Sorry, I forgot to put the R.
Wonder, should Archie also roll insight on this? This kind of feels like it's not quite Archie would pay attention.
If you want to roll
I
insight
feel
and you think Archie would be reading into that line from Cici,
Give
you
him
can
a
roll.
chance. He might roll bad again.
6.
He rolled
Yep.
bad again. It's all
No.
good.
I'm just imagining him like looking between them back and forth as they do this.
Exactly.
As far as Archie is concerned, Cici is just taking this remarkably well in stride and totally accepting of James's explanation. James with a 27 insight. That's got an undertone of like, right, of course, you're respecting Nova, but don't care about respecting me. I don't know what I expected otherwise.
Oh, okay. All right. He takes a deep breath and like breathes it out and looks at you square in the face. Cici, it's like the first time he's actually like full on looked at you. And he goes, there are things that Nova can't talk about because of who she is and how she can interact with the world around her. The secrets that she has sorry, he has the words. I'm trying to parse them out so I can actually say them.
It's okay.
Take your
That's you.
time.
Uh he says secrets make up a lot of what a genius loci is.
Right. And I don't want to argue with you or nothing, James, but I'm sort of thinking, I mean, we already know her deal, and we know about like there being a murderer running
We
around and monsters in the basement and whatnot. I mean, I don't see why like we can't know a little bit more if it means helping her and Kestrel get unstuck.
Yeah, just because she can't tell us things because of her nature. You are making an active choice to not tell us things.
because secrets can get you killed.
I mean, lots of things
James,
can get us
buddy.
killed though. I mean, like the murderer that's running around could get us killed. I mean, I would rather know what I need to know so that I can make sure things don't happen to other people.
I feel like if there's something wrong with using the Razwatch network, we should know about that considering that's built into us.
Yeah, I got one in my brain.
He I'm trying to figure out how to word this. He breathes out a sigh and goes, what would you do if you knew the identity of Rara?
I feel like get her arrested cause murder and whatnot.
With what proof?
Murder. I mean, what do you mean? What proof? Like even if we don't got
We
no proof,
need
we still know, so we would tell the
physical
police and then they could
evidence.
investigate.
Don't need evidence
We
to
need
just
physical
kill her.
evidence.
Now, well, that's a little gruesome, but I mean, true. If she's getting away with it, we could.
And how good are you at hiding your own evidence if you did kill her? There will be a body. And right now, Nova won't be able to help in what ways she can.
I mean, but we ain't. Wait, hold on. I think we're getting off topic here. Okay, we're looking for Nova and Kestrel who are overlap. But then you were like, oh, we can't use the Razwatch, and I guess I'm willing to not use it for this situation, though, if it's a
Because
thing about
Razwatch
other
is,
things.
for those who know about Nova, was compromised.
No. I'm gonna cut in as the DM here. The Razwatch group chat for people who know about Bailey's identity was compromised.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
the
yeah.
one for people
Sorry,
who
I
know
was
about Nova.
misremembering. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You saved my bacon. I was misremembering.
And
Because I
It'd be
am
also,
like
now
James has to
doubting my
find-
memory, did they ever discuss anybody else who knew about Nova at all
in
that
that group
group?
chat, I don't
Or
think
was it-
so. And I'll also say that was
Okay.
compromised because one of the members got mind controlled by Rah Rah, not as an inherent fault of the
Yeah.
Razwatch network.
You
Okay,
should probably
okay,
bring that
okay.
up if you're gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Like, Cici's idea is message Nova to say, hey, where are you? I don't know how that flags as suspicious even if Bailey is actively monitoring all Razwatch messages as they
Yeah.
come through. Besides,
I
wow,
mean,
why is Cici messaging inorganic?
if we need to, we can roll back time a bit.
I think we should because
Yeah.
I shake the James Muse. He was being paranoid for no reason, and probably that should
Yeah.
probably get cut. I am
Yeah,
so sorry, guys.
Let's roll on back. About to where do you think, Pengu?
I
My
mean,
brain.
I think this was all prompted by Cici asking, have you tried messaging them to find them?
Yes. That.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could just be like an oh duh moment instead of oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yep. You get like we rewind to go and you see James think about all of that, and then go, "Wait a minute, what am I thinking?" And goes, "You know what? You're right. I was being really, really dumb.
Well,
Thank you."
that's not really surprising, is it?
Happens to me all the time.
All of that was just
It's
James's
called being
internal
a person.
What?
James's internal the autism scripting out how a conversation could possibly go in his head.
He was 2
That was
seconds
all
away.
that.
He was 2 seconds away from Cici beating him to death with a hammer.
Thank God we're not in that timeline anymore.
Kind of like 2 seconds away from having both animatronics go like, yeah, murder.
So he thanks Cici for being like pointing out the obvious, and yeah.
Razwatch.
Razwatch.
Hey girlie, where you at?
Honestly, yeah, Cici might message Nova like as soon as James is like, no, I haven't messaged. And just like message Nova like, hey, where are you right now?
And now me and Pengu have to confer.
Yes. Astral internal dialogue. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, I think they're like trying to do a vote of should we respond to that or not? What do we do here?
Could I say they get a follow-up message from Archie in his typical, like, all caps despite sending it in his brain way? Like, are y'all trapped in a wall?
Kestrel just oh god.
Yeah, Nova's like, I don't want to leave them hanging, but also I really don't want them coming over to us right now.
We can't leave them hanging. They'll get very suspicious. We have to send something.
Yeah, she just. I think Nova's just gonna panic and like those like character sticker emojis. She just like in response to both of those is just like a random Razzie sticker emoji.
Random Razzie emoji.
Now here's a question. Is the sender Nova or is the sender listed as Astral?
Um,
What we've done with overlaps before is like the sort of glitched
Mhm.
yeah,
profile, which is very
yeah.
cool to me.
So it's not really, you're not really able to read who it's from.
Oh boy. I feel like Cici gets that and sort of grimaces at the like unrecognized characters in her brain and is like, well, something's definitely going on with them. Or at least with Nova. It messages Nova back like, that doesn't answer my question at all.
James
Meanwhile,
will
Archie just sends
message
back a
Kestrel.
emoji sticker of himself.
Well, now this is making me think like Nova, in an attempt to like have something comforting and funny, just starts a like emoji sticker chain with Archie while it's doing the conversation with the other two.
Yes. Kestrel hates this.
James is just like, hey dad, you and Nova doing okay?
Uh,
We're worried about
Commit to
you.
the do it, Kestrel. Send a sticker.
no!
Embracing
Nova
UMC.
yelling. I'm imagining that in character Nova basically yelling that at him, and him just like, no! No, that will be extremely suspicious. I don't use emojis.
Well, they know they probably know something's up since it's an unrecognizable number.
Ugh.
It's not you sending a sticker, it's us sending a sticker.
Then you pick
Have
one.
some whimsy in your life.
Then you pick one.
Okay, she very specifically decides, what's a good sticker to send back? And just sends an Archie sticker. Like a really stupid
No!
thumbs up grinning Archie sticker. Listen, she needs something funny right now or she's gonna freak out even worse.
Wait, what if it's an Archie sticker that has, what if Archie has stickers with golf sayings on them, so there's one that says birdie or something?
See?
Yeah, she said that. She said that.
Meanwhile, I think Archie is interpreting the exchange between him and them with the stickers as, like, from their perspective, it probably just seems good, but from his perspective, he's trying to, like, decrypt these as if they're, like, hieroglyphics.
If you roll high enough, I think it'd be really funny if it worked.
Okay, what should I roll? Intelligence? Perception?
I think intelligence, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see if his brain cell, if this is somehow the way to get him smart. That's a -1. Right. Okay.
Please, it'd be so funny.
Okay, that's a
No!
9.
No.
No, it'd be so funny.
It would have
He
been.
has construed some entirely nonsensical message that he is very confident is correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him turn to, like, as when James gets the birdie sticker, Archie just turns to the other two and gravely says, "They've been sent to the moon. I don't know how we're gonna get through this one."
Archie, I
James
love
is
you.
responding and says, yeah, you guys are a birdie.
They are a birdie.
I feel like Cici messages Nova like, Archie thinks you're on the moon right now. If you don't tell us where you are, we're going to have to look for you.
I'm imagining like if there's any Jackie sticker packs, there's probably some that are like more security sided. So there's just like a security side Jackie no sticker.
No.
Like a
No.
no in a don't misbehave way. Like firm scolding from the daycare animatronic no.
I'm imagining it with, like, a finger wag sort of thing. Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I love the now canonical emoji sticker packs of all the characters.
Quick, whoever's listening to this, start drawing emojis.
Oh god! On it, boss!
We need
Not right
more for
now.
the server.
Not during the game,
No,
but
not right now.
after.
You're so right.
But
oh
yeah.
god. Bit.
I think Cici messages Nova back like, even if I don't go, James is pretty dead set on finding you, and he's been walking around the Plex doing weird stuff for like half an hour already. So he's going to come looking no matter what.
Panic
You get a
emoji.
very despondent D-Jam sticker.
Meanwhile, Archie's latest sticker he sent is like a rocket, like a star cause, or like the laser tag, like rocket themed emoji sticker. He's coming to get y'all.
I think Nova can't help but be endeared by that, so she sends back like a Jackie making heart arms sticker.
And immediately after that, their first words message, which is all caps, "We're not on the moon."
It gets sent to all three because Kestrel doesn't know how to do the multiple people messaging at the same
He
time.
does not.
James is just like, come on, Dad. I saw you on the security tapes. Please let us help.
You know what I think would be really funny? If like Nova focused super hard. She like goes to Kestrel is like, let me have this for a second, let me take full control for a second, and if he does, she'll focus super hard on her connection to the systems, and then everyone gets a message that's just, you've been temporarily muted by this user for like 30 minutes.
God. Kestrel would, if she asked nicely, Kestrel would be like, "Okay, take it away," and then she does that, and he's just like, "How does that help?"
They can't keep messaging us if they're muted for us. Because they were definitely making these two freak out worse, so her solution was just make the problem stop immediately.
Going to be looking for us now.
We gotta go, we gotta hide.
Oh.
Quick, into the crowds.
Into the not crowds. They cannot handle crowds.
Into the utility tunnels or something.
That's better.
Can James roll investigation to see if he spots them?
On the security cameras?
Yeah.
They could probably roll a contest.
Testing stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because they really don't want to be found right now.
Yeah.
So stills.
What?
I did way better. Math, what's 18 plus 6?
24.
Jesus. Yeah, Jesus, Shirley, I forgot your stealth is that good.
Alright, Nova, take it away. I don't guess we didn't even need to roll.
Yeah, Nova knows where literally all the cameras are. Of course she knows how to avoid them.
Of course.
But yeah, everyone got temporarily blocked. You freaked them out too much.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Yeah, and they went to ground and avoided all of the cameras.
Great! So we just have to search the entire PartyPlex. And possibly the funhouse.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
someone could probably try and figure out what their mental state would be on where they would go.
I feel like Archie would. This is not necessarily a good solution, but I think it would be like,
Oh god.
well, I mean, if I know Kestrel, I know that he has like he's kind of a grumpy, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I figure they're not like gonna be like out partying wild in the Plex. So what we should probably do is look for a really pathetic place someone will hold up. I mean, not pathetic in a bad way. I mean, just like, you know, if you don't want to see anybody and you don't want to be near nobody,
Like
where
a
would you
j-
go?
I mean, like a janitor's closet?
Okay, they're in the closet.
We need
I don't
to
think
have
they
him
are.
publicly executed.
What was that, Pengu?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Definitely nothing about needing to have him publicly executed.
Only
Public execution?
Yeah.
only problem is there's like 100 janitor closets in the building, and they could be in any one of them.
Well, then we
I
better
don't
get looking.
think that they're in a janitor closet. I think they're probably in a place that's really secluded, like maybe the employee tunnels or the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
don't know if
mean,
they'll actually end up in the basement.
the employee tunnels have employees in them.
Yeah. So
they're
by
big.
that logic, it would be the most sense for them to have gone through the utility tunnels and booked it to the basement. Because considering what's down there, there's far less likely chances anyone's gonna try going down in the basement.
I guess we can check the basement.
Why is it always the basement?
Sort of curse, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's monsters down there. I'm not sure I would want to go in a basement with monsters, but if that's where we think they're going, then worth a
Wait,
shot.
hold on. What do
Does
you
Cici know?
mean there's monster? Yeah, we were having the same thought. Cece's like, wait, hold on. What do you mean there's monsters down there?
Anyway, let's keep going.
No,
Monster
no,
energy, I meant the drink.
we don't have that brand in universe. All we have is res energy or something. No, before I go down into the basement, I want to know what you meant by there's monsters down there.
We have
well,
homeless people in our basement.
is that? Even I mean, by monsters, I mean, well, well, I mean, I don't know what I mean. I mean, there's just sort of some guys down there.
Nova knows.
You could try.
Nova
You could
is
try passing
protecting
it
a
off as
few
endos.
people who have taken refuge with her, and right now they happen to eat fear. We're working
Well,
on
that makes
trying
it
to
sound
fix
more
that.
horrifying. I'm gonna be honest, James.
Yeah,
You guys could
you're
have
not
played
really.
it's the rogue endos card. You could have done that.
These guys. She's an animatronic. She's like the most animatronic for animatronic. She's not going to buy that. Like,
Yeah.
Fine.
Archie wouldn't. If it was just some endos, he would be like, "There's some weird endos." He wouldn't say monsters.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really not being reassuring at all. Like,
Now, I think if I
They
remembered
eat
correctly, I do
emotions.
think one of them is dating some other guy. So I mean, they're not like terrible, terrible monsters. They're just sort of weird fellas
Nova's
in our basement.
wanting us. Nova's wanting some of the people who are connected to the quote unquote monsters in the basement and try to rehabilitate them.
They're strays Nova picked up and that desperately needs some socialization work.
spicy feral kittens.
Yeah.
Honestly, like they're spicy animals, people who have a lot of trauma. and
You're-
we're homeless.
You're really not doing a great job explaining this whatsoever.
I am telling you the bare minimums that because I'm not sure how to debrief you and tell you what is going on.
Let's
They
put it this
are
way: they ain't really that big an issue for us, probably.
But they're down there.
But they're
They're
down
down
there,
there.
and I find that a little creepy, so I don't like going down there.
Yeah, that's more than a little creepy.
I mean, I think
it's
they're
a
less creepy than the
problem, but
child
it's
murderer
not
running
as much
around,
as a
so.
problem as rah-rah. That's
Yeah.
the sliding scale we're trying to combat here right now.
I mean, I think it would be pretty hard to have a bigger problem than the rainbow rabbit, but sure. Let's bury the bar 10 feet underground and then say at least they're not under it. Why not?
I love
Cici, I
that
love you,
description of
Cici.
it.
Cici, I love you. Cici, I love you.
She can't say the bar is in hell because she can't swear. So she had to get creative with it.
James just kind of like makes a grimacing face at her and goes, I don't know what I can tell you. I am
Right,
trying to
fine. It's not
be
like
as
anyone tells me
truthful as I can while also not betraying a ton of other people's confidences.
Sure, it's not like anyone bothers to tell me anything anyway.
To be fair,
As,
it's not like she was involved in any of that stuff. So they had no reason to think about her for it.
as soon as when I do not have food, I am just gesturing.
Doggy.
My hand is slightly closed, and she thought I was holding a treat.
I for a second thought that James couldn't think properly without food in hand.
Me.
But like, so James is just kind. He turns to Cici and goes, "You didn't, to my knowledge, you didn't go into the basement. Up until now, you have not been needing to know about the people in the basement. I am trying to tell you what is going on without betraying anyone else's confidences, because there are people who work here who are involved with those people and have intertwined backstories with those people. And it's
Right.
not my story to tell.
So living in the building over where the monsters live isn't enough of a reason to need to know about them? Great. Glad to understand where you're coming from.
She has a point, but also it's true that anyone who hasn't been swept up in their antics has no clue, even though they live here.
The night terrors are truly an enigma.
Here's the thing, she saw the night terrors in the twisted mirrors in Trial by Funhouse. She still doesn't know that that is the same thing as what you guys are talking about.
It's gonna be really funny if she spots one and is like, no, but did fucking tell me in a way! They hate you the whole time!
I tried. I guess Archie's now seen hair wire in all the pizza you can eat, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
so I kind of think Archie will kind of like have a brain cell click and something like, wait, no, wait, hold on. Now, Cici, I know you're worried, but I really don't think these guys are much of a threat. Like, I mean, I've seen one of them, and he wasn't. He was a weird guy, but he was kind of just wanting pizza.
That describes like half the people that come in here.
Yeah, I mean, so they're not that different from an average customer, other than that they looked real weird. And I think the guy might have been an Indo, so I mean, at least, maybe we should have solidarity or something. I don't know.
Well, I was not expecting any of this to happen today. Great.
Everyone's no good, very bad day.
James, like, he turns to her and goes, I'm sorry that some things have been kept from you. I haven't been doing my due diligence in getting everyone to the same page. However, I do need to at least ask Nova permission before I can fully debrief in it and give you all of the information as I know it. Okay?
Whatever.
Time to go in the creepy monster basement.
Before we start that section, can we really quickly take a break so I can use the restroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
gonna. Alright,
This is a good spot.
break time.
We'll feel it out.
We'll fill it
Yeah.
out. If anyone goes like,
Yeah.
I think it's time to throw in a monster, just let me know.
Hair
I'll
I'm
wire.
help.
back.
Yay! Hairwire is quickly becoming our. If any of you have seen Legends of Evantris, Hairwire is quickly becoming our Chuckles, I think.
Yeah.
I
I
honestly,
haven't,
can
but I
see
know
that.
Chuckles.
Exactly.
Chuckles. Oh my god. If we
Have
ever
you seen
made, like, shorts, this would be how we keep the lights on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hairwire is the cash cow, so to speak.
The face.
Cash Bunny.
The face. Cash bunny.
Cash bunny.
Cash bunny.
But no, I was thinking of
Rhymes
throwing,
with
like,
Cash
one of
Bunny.
the other night terrors at you. But I could do Fairwire. He's funny.
No, I haven't seen the others in so long, and this is the first time we've been in the basement for a while, so if anyone shows
miss
up, it'd be
them.
funny if it was on the others.
We miss them.
We miss them. And also, it'd be really funny to make Astral have to do like a Spider-Man pointing meme. Of like, why are you here? Why are you here?
Welcome back. I'm going to explode now. Goodbye. No.
Goodbye.
Not now, sweetie. Maybe later.
Okay. Number.
They're probably gonna need to take the elevator down to the basement because Cici struggles on the stairs.
Yeah.
Cut back. We
He doesn't have
My
Ajax
brain just
skill.
handed me the solution of Archie, like, offering to carry Cici, and like Cici just going no and speeding to the elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cici doesn't have Ajax's pure skill.
Which is ironic because she's never not been on skates, but she just. I
Ajax
don't
has
know.
something wrong with him.
Not worth, like, I think it's sort of like it's part of her body, so honestly, it's like not worth the effort, when there's an elevator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Valid.
She's not trying to look cool, so there's no point in learning that.
I was imagining we basically cut back from commercial break to for all three of them in an elevator with the elevator music.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably an instrumental version of one of the PartyPlex's stage performance songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Archie is like silently jamming out, like you can see his head bobbing.
Yeah. I was gonna say he probably would.
Him air guitaring when his part comes up.
Well, he
Yeah,
plays.
honestly, like it gets more passionate the longer they're in the elevator.
Doesn't he play keyboard? Wouldn't it be like a keyboard section?
Air
I
keyboard.
thought he
I
played.
thought it was
he
a
plays-
guitar.
He plays guitar.
I don't remember.
Is it a keytar?
At
Is it a
one
keyboard?
point, it was a keyboard, but that might have been before you took control of the character.
Yeah, I took control and gave him back a bass guitar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
James is just standing there awkwardly.
Cici's also standing there. I imagine Archie's in the middle because otherwise
Yeah.
Cici and James are next to each other.
Mhm.
So they're just
Like
like
two people standing
Oh, yeah.
awkwardly, and then one guy in the center silently jamming out to elevator music.
It gives me Spider-Verse vibes in the best way possible.
It's not a terribly long elevator ride, I think.
Yeah.
So
They get out the elevator and she's like, "Oh, we were just getting to the good part."
Oh man. Hey, maybe we should ride that a couple more times.
No, we need to keep going, Archie. We can ride the elevator after we have helped Nova and Kestrel.
Right, that makes sense. I mean, like he casts one last longing look back at the elevator.
I mean, you can listen to the music without actually riding in the elevator.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the vibes are different.
Principle of the matter.
You prefer the vibes in the elevator?
Well, not necessarily. I'm just saying it's sort of like, you know, you're going from one place to another. You don't gotta think about nothing. You just gotta stand there, and there's not some nice musical accompaniment. I'm not saying it's like premium. I'm just saying it's something. I don't know.
He's getting
I
like
love you, Archie.
defensive. He's getting like legit defensive.
I love you,
James
Archie.
kind of like just genuinely will smile at Kestrel at Archie and go, "I don't mind riding the elevator a few times if you really want to jam out that bad. It's just time and place." Okay?
Yeah. Let's go get this done, and then we'll drag them into the elevator, and then we'll see who's on my
Uh-huh.
side in terms of elevator jamming.
Dad is gonna hate that.
I think Nova would be the only one on his side.
Oh.
I mean, James will enjoy Archie having a blast. It's just the tension between him and Cici is not great.
Yeah.
No amount of
In a
Pimbo
brighter
can cut through that tension.
in a brighter timeline, we get to see Archie and Nova jamming out together in the elevator.
Oh,
Yes.
that's so cute.
We can make it
still
this
happen.
timeline.
Mhm.
We can make it this timeline. Be the change you want to see in the world.
That's our new goal.
You have reached the basement floor.
Welcome to the spooky zone. Population, the things.
Things. And also one rainbow twink.
I mean,
Well,
parts
that
and
could really
service
count
and
as a twink.
parts and service and a bunch of technicians are also down here.
Oh
Somewhere.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But we're not going near parts and service. There's no way Astral would be over there.
No.
So, since you two seem to know so much more about the basement, got any ideas to where they might be?
Should I roll investigation or insight?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Which one would we roll?
I think investigation would be better.
Yeah.
Should we
Well,
all
they're
roll?
both the same score, so
Ah,
that's a dirty 26.
I'll also
20.
roll investigation. He has a no modifier to investigation. He's so good at everything.
He's the best in the world at everything.
we love.
He did good! I'm so proud of him!
He did so much better than Cici, oh my god.
I
Well,
feel
Cici doesn't go to
in
the
my head I'm
basement often.
imagining he thought so hard his brain started like overheating again and like she had to like just clamp her hands on both sides of his head to keep him from exploding.
I
Seriously,
love you.
seriously, Archie, you need to see the technicians about this or something before you get yourself hurt.
No, it's fine. This is how I do my best work.
James is looking so concerned.
Oh, improving brainstorm time. Because my
Yeah.
brain was kind of going to like the finding the tracks of the bird and not like literal tracks. You know what I mean? What would those be?
I know.
Shed feathers,
I
maybe?
mean,
And feathers.
yeah, like,
Stress shed
feathers.
feathers.
yeah, feathers, bits of glitter. Maybe a sticker pack fell out of their pocket somewhere.
Would they
I
have an
think
aroma like I don't know, like does Nova or Kestrel wear perfume or cologne or anything like
Kestrel-
that?
you can guess what Kestrel smells like.
Coffee.
Yes.
Coffee.
Constantly.
When you said an aroma, my mind immediately went to like freshly spun cotton candy or something.
They smell like coffee and cotton candy.
That's cute. Or maybe like it kind of mixes and they get like that kind of toffee caramel smell. You know, like
Ooh.
Toffee smell.
Smelling like a fancy coffee shop that does all
Yeah.
the fancy drinks.
I think Archie would smell that, and James would visibly notice stuff like the shed feathers and glitter.
That fits.
That checks out.
I will say before we commit very hard to glitter that Rara did leave a trail of glitter behind in her first appearance.
Not glitter. Not glitter. Not
Oh.
glitter.
not glitter.
Not glitter. Just rainbow
Wait,
feathers.
wait. Wait. It'd be really funny if like they didn't realize it, but like they had confetti in their pockets or something, so each time they accidentally bump against something, confetti fell out of their pocket, leaving a very
Confetti.
faint confetti trail.
Confetti. Confetti bird.
Because you know Nova would absolutely have confetti on her somewhere.
Yes. I would expect her to have a confetti cannon, frankly.
Yeah. So yeah, feathers and confetti.
And the
James
smell
will
of
point it out to Cici.
What, like the confetti and feathers?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Archie's just sniffing the air like, I smell something. And it ain't normal. Basement.
It ain't.
I feel like
It-
as James points stuff out to her, Cece's like, "Wow, thank goodness I had you here to tell me what's going on."
I
Girly.
promise to keep you informed.
Yeah. You complain about people not telling you things, and then you complain about people telling you things. We love you, Cici. You're such a hypocrite.
We love her. She's such a good character.
She's great.
To be
Lorbo,
fair,
Lorbo.
the stuff she complained about him not telling her is like a secret about people living in her basement, and this is, look, there's some trash on the floor over there. Which
Different scales.
In
different levels.
theory, she could see that herself if she wasn't so distracted keeping Archie from overheating and exploding. It's
I
not
will
being
say that like
actively hidden from her.
he probably didn't like mean to like single out Cici specifically, but like it kind of winds up being her singled out because she's the only one who hasn't really noticed anything individually.
He's too busy sniffing the air.
Archie's sniffing the air. Honestly, I also feel like Archie's like gone on all fours, kind of, and is sniffing the floor. Or like not on all fours. That's more hair wire speed. I think he's like crouched,
Yeah.
power
Cici has
squatting.
to lean over.
I've got this mental image in my head of him like squatting next to one of the like stray feathers and some confetti. Sniff, 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 sniff. He picks up the feather, looks at it, licks it a little bit. That might be more hair wire again, but
That might be. I think sniffing it, Archie would do. If you said licking it, I don't think Archie would do that.
I do imagine maybe he holds up the feather and sniffs it and like it gets stuck to a nostril.
Yeah, like he sniffs it so hard that it just like goes in one hole and he's like, ugh. And then in the background between James and Cici talking, you just see him struggling to like sneeze it out.
I love when we
Excellent.
get puny with it.
We
No,
love it.
I missed it because I got called. Please, what Toonie glory did I miss?
Archie picked up a feather, sniffed it, it went up a nostril. He's now sneezing in the background as Cici and James talk.
Toonie
Oh,
with
that's beautiful.
it.
I love when
Toonie
we get
with
Toonie
it.
with it.
I love when we get toony with it.
But yeah, James will suggest that they follow the trail because yeah, it may be trash, but it's a trail.
Not like we have many better options.
In the background,
James will
Archie
just
just finally sneezes out the feather and goes, yeah, I think we got a trail here.
Would he comment about the smell? Would he comment what it smells like?
I don't know if he would say that. Like, I feel like it's sort of like you have to think he's like, oh, I've noticed something, so I can lead the way. And he's
Yeah.
not thinking about telling them, since clearly he smelled something.
Yeah.
Let him have
Archie, I love you.
Archie, I love you. Archie, one of the best boys in the PartyPlex. We love him.
Follow
Anyway,
this.
But
Follow your
yeah,
nose. Oh
They
god.
are on the trail.
I go to explode again.
Should we roll something to follow the trail?
like where does the trail go?
I feel like we should
Yay.
just let them have it for the sake of narrative, but also where are they?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Give me a second. I mean, they're probably pretty deep in there. Because they had time to get away while everyone was arguing.
Yes.
Are there any, like, known locations in the basement in, like, canon or PartyPlex canon? Because I don't remember the basement very well. The one room that I do remember well is because it was in a DCA fic, which is the one where it's, like, it's kind of a padded, like, testing room for endos, because they had, like, endos on hooks in that room, right?
Oh
Yeah, that's like
yeah. We haven't seen
yeah,
that
that's
in the PartyPlex, I don't think. But
Yeah.
well,
there's
we've seen it in the PartyPlex, or at least a version of it. That's the like where the night terrors hang out mainly.
Yeah.
have we
It's
seen
like
that, or was that in the scrapped game only?
no, that was in I'm trying to remember which game it was in, but I remember one of the games they went it might have been Chasing Shadows?
Yeah. Because
But
that's
it
the
wasn't
only
like a big
basement room I
crucial
remember.
room. It's just like I think it was the
Yeah.
one where like the book on jousting was in. I think that's where I placed it. Since
Yeah,
that's
so
where
that
like
was in Chasing Shadows. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the only basement room that I can remember.
yeah, that's like the deepest of the endo section of the basement. So if they went into the endo section, they would have
Yeah,
a
I
bunch
mean,
of night terrors chilling with them.
The
I mean,
other
I don't think.
the other sections of the basement that are established: parts and service, the endo halls, the personal project rooms, and then a bunch of storage rooms.
Probably
Okay, I'm
storage
thinking.
then.
Yeah, either storage or endo tunnels, because they don't want to get near like the technicians or anything. The endo tunnels have the night terrors in them, but if it's storage, there's also the feeling of being cornered if you were in a storage room.
Yeah, but
So
being cornered,
what?
I feel like distressed brain right now. Being cornered is better than being around people.
Fair enough. So like the night terrors could potentially like see them making their way there, but they are not in the night terror turf, so to speak.
Mhm.
Most they would have a
Makes
couple
sense.
shadows watch them go by.
Yeah.
Very rainbow bird.
Yeah. Very bright bird who none of them have ever seen or heard of before. Very distressed too. I mean, that might draw them in a little because they are leaking distress.
Oh wait, oh yeah, okay. Maybe the shadows aren't just watching. The shadows are having a snack.
Yeah.
Oh
Upset birdie. Upset birdie going
no!
to storage room.
Possibly talking to their self.
Yeah. Honestly, wouldn't it be really filling since it's two people like making a feedback loop of these emotions? It's like getting served a whole steak.
It might be more equivalent to like imagine like you're chilling in your house, like on your front porch, and then like a truck full of like hot steaming fresh
When?
pies go by.
Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful, thank you.
But the pie truck is so bright and colorful that you have to like cover your eyes.
Well, I mean, no. Astral's bright, but they're not as bright as Nova. They've got more cool
Yeah.
colors for the most part because
Okay,
of Kestrel.
tolerable. Night Owl is squinting, but it's okay. They're able to look and not fully avert their gaze.
Yeah. They get to be sus about the bird in the basement. Yippee. But yeah, trail leads towards storage.
Trail leads towards storage. Ugh.
Yeet, storage.
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 Many
Dark store.
rooms of storage.
Many rooms of storage. Dark. I imagine they've left the lights off because rather overstimulated.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Archie, use your nose.
Archie will continue to sniff.
Should we
Go
roll
for that toffee
investigation
smell.
again?
Sure.
Should we roll?
I was
Or,
thinking to just
or
carry
do we
them
just
over,
have it?
but
Okay.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, because
Well,
it's
we can
been.
let Cici roll again.
Well, it's
Yeah.
been. I don't mind just carrying through and going into social because it's been 2 hours and we haven't seen
Yeah.
the fusion yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
oh
need to
yeah.
give them this. We need to give them this.
So everyone can tell what door they're behind. Quick, someone
Yeah.
try to be polite about it before Cici just like throws the door open.
Yeah.
James will knock on the door and call out, Nova? Dad?
I'm just
You're good.
imagining in Astral's head, it's like, fuck!
Yeah, alarm bells. And then Cici busts the door open.
Kool-Aid Man.
I told
I'm
you we were.
imagining this beautiful. I'm imagining this beautiful scene of Cici busting the door open when it happens, and like Astral turning around, like jumping 5 foot off the ground with a really loud squawk.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
picturing. So James is like knocking and calling out, and then waiting for a response, and Cici just like pushes him aside and throws the door open.
They scare the hell out of him.
I told you that if you didn't tell us where you were, we were going to have to come looking.
Now that they're here, Astral Art, give us the birdie. I
Oh,
want to see them again.
you want to see them again? Okay.
Yes.
I wanna see my little bird.
Da-da-da.
You're not little.
They're not little.
I want
They're
to see my
They-
significantly tall bird.
I love them.
I love them.
The bird.
I am
Very-
imagining their ear feathers are like pointing down because they got caught.
Yeah. And very
Also, it
fluffed
still
because
really
she'll-
stands out to me the fact that some of their plumage colors look like they're bleeding.
What?
Poor thing.
Their throat.
On their neck.
Yeah, it looks like.
Oh, I
they've
didn't
been
mean it to look
injured
like
or
that.
something.
I didn't mean
I
it to
can feel
look
it
like
sweating.
that.
Just some birds have that sort of stuff, you know?
Yeah. It's just a thing that birds have, but also haha children's hospital joke.
I'm imagining that James kind of like after he like kind of stumbled out of frame from the doorway, kind of pokes his head back in and goes, "Oh, hi Ned, hi Nova, you guys look great."
Oh.
Can you
Real stylish.
can you they have a name tag, so I'm imagining like somehow they manifested that after naming themselves. So what if we roll perception to see if any of them can spot that obvious name tag?
Sure.
Sure.
Conveniently named Birdie.
Woo!
Well, James sure gets
So,
it.
like, yeah, James spots it fast. Archie probably just barely notices it.
There's so many other colorful little elements to their design to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine like right after he said like tells them that they look good, he like notices the name tag and goes, "Oh, right! I should probably call you Astral, huh? You look good."
I feel like with how panicky they are for a split second, they're like, how did he know? Until they remember, oh right, name tag.
Yeah. And I'm imagining probably after that, like, head in hands because embarrassed
Yeah.
and overstimulated.
Yeah, feathers puffed up.
Head in hands.
Yeah.
Why?
Please imagine Archie just. Oh,
Go
Cici
ahead.
may go. Oh, I'm just saying. Please imagine Archie just trying to like slowly slide into a room to get a closer look at Astral's outfit.
Yeah. Astral's awesome swag.
They're awesome swag.
Yeah. Cece's like, why exactly are you hiding in the basement and refusing to answer our messages?
While Cici asks that, James is attempting to pull something out of his hammer space and he fumbled.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Bumblebee.
So you focus on answering that. I need to roll what he fumbled.
Yeah. I feel like Nova's been taking the lead a lot. Let's let Kestrel get some words in.
Oh.
You,
If
you
Kestrel's,
can't hide behind Nova forever.
yeah, if Kestrel's taking the lead, I think they mumble like one word and just overstimulated.
Poor
Oh, that
thing.
Okay.
happened.
James pulls out like a bird shaped, like a nightjar shaped pillow, and he blinks at it, fluffs it
I mean, it's
contemplatively,
thematic.
and goes,
Having Archie.
"That's not what I was looking for, but here." And he hands it over to Astral.
Aw,
Astro can hug the pillow. Like,
yeah.
bury their face into it.
Yes. Smush.
Another fumble.
But yeah, Cici got her question answered.
She doesn't know what to do with that answer.
Maybe Archie wants to give it a go.
Did he pull out a Nara pillow? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the James.
Yep, he pulled out another pillow.
How many of these things do you have, boy?
I think Archie, seeing that pillows are being pulled out, like point at those and go, "I got a couple with my face on them if you want them."
Grumble from
Wait.
face in the pillow. No.
I think it's like a mixed thing that happens is the grumble happens, but also their shoulders are shaking a tiny bit from Nova giggling.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway, we're dealing with a. Did I hear it right? Overstimulation. Well, then I figure we can solve that probably. He then like leans to Cici and goes, "How do we unstimulate someone?"
with a triumphant noise, James pulls out a peregrine cloak. He kind of fluffs it
Blanky.
out a little bit, and will gently kind of toss it over Astral's head.
He has to jump for it.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, blindfolding is one way to do it. Sure, why not?
I mean, birds. You can if you reduce the light intake, they can chill out.
Good
Oh my
to
god,
Plus,
birds do fall
know.
asleep. Birds do fall asleep when you throw blankets over them.
Over their
Wait,
cage,
but
I
ain't
think.
this bird like part building and also part guy?
Going to roll Constitution.
Yeah. Let's see if they can stay awake. Because not only are they bird,
11.
they're toon bird.
11. They feel sleepy.
Wait, Nova's fighting it. Like they stumble for a second, but Nova got a 17, so I think they managed to snap back up.
oh, how about you maybe sit down? Is that okay?
I think they do sit.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if I give you guys a hug?
Oh. I mean, knowing
Oh,
who this fusion is, it's gotta be an immediate yes, right?
Yeah.
Astral
I,
will get a very small person hugging you if they
oh,
say yes.
I
James is pretty. Go ahead, go ahead.
I was imagining that, like, rather than saying anything, just like extending an arm towards James, like, and then yeah,
Yeah.
when he hugs them, just gentle arm wrap over him.
Hold him like teddy bear. Pull into lap,
Like,
hold like teddy bear.
hold him like teddy bear.
He will squeak and then melt.
aw.
Oh. I feel like the pillow also gets put down in the lap a little so they can like see stuff, but they're like kneading it like a cat or a stress ball.
Oh,
Very good.
But this is weird.
Mm.
I think Archie
Me
like
telling
very
her.
silently nods.
Like Nova can't help but quip. She's like, she hears that and is immediately like, "You're telling us."
Yeah, so what's it like being part building, and I guess for you, Nova, being part bird guy, man, butter guy?
Cici kind of like
Squinted at.
shivers.
Archie gets squinted at.
I think Nova does like nudge him to answer because like it's a very unique experience, and if this ever happens to anyone else, it'd probably be good at least some people know. She
Yeah.
doesn't want anyone to push and accidentally break themselves.
Yeah. Yes. Nova nudges Kestrel to go first, and just like Astral visibly makes a face again, and it's just. They like visibly gather their words. They are still not used to speaking, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They're very inner focused, so it's weird being outer focused.
Very inner focused, very inner focused. And then just I think like he like starts to make a gesture, then kind of just settles on big. Very
Big.
big.
Wow,
So
you're
the whole,
so articulate.
well, I mean,
Growls.
What?
Growls.
I think it's like the start of a growl and then it cuts off as they like you know that little motion when you're like doing a huff where you like turn your head to the side real fast?
Yes.
Like start of a growl and then turn the other cheek.
building part bird, part dog.
I, I think Nova will speak up and is like, no, no dog.
You
Just
were growling.
Kestrel does that.
Oh, he's part
I
dog.
no. She is giggling in canon, and she's like, no, we just aren't used to talking much like this. Semi-verbal? She says as a question.
Yeah, I think you guys are semi-verbal.
Oh.
And to answer you, Archie, a lot. It's why do you all have so many things so in you that are so condensed and can feel them so strongly? I don't like it. I can feel everything in me and it's different than how it is with Nova. It's a lot. Small.
Condensed?
She nods. For Nova, it's too small, too feeling. For Kestrel, too big. Too much information, I think. She like nudges for Kestrel again to get his words on it.
Yeah, I think there's another nod again.
Yeah,
Right.
she. You go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say she does like gently nudge requests that Kestrel like warn them about the don't push it if you also ever fuse with Nova, because she really doesn't want anything bad to happen to someone if it happens on accident and they try to do it before she can help.
Yeah. She nudges him, and then he just like trying to pay attention to too much at once. It's not good.
Dangerous.
Right. Okay, so I mean, I know what it's like having too much to pay attention to, you know. Sometimes you gotta be performing music, looking at a crowd. It's a lot. I mean, I'm not saying that's quite the same as this, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to sympathize here, and is there any way we can help you?
Kestrel is actually is for once Kestrel has not hated what has come out of Archie's mouth.
Yeah, I think Archie gets like this look of like a little bit of shock, probably from Kestrel, a little bit of shock approval if that's how Kestrel feels, and
Yeah.
definitely like affection from Nova.
Aw.
But Nova definitely doesn't know how to answer the helping question. She's never gotten stuck before.
Yeah. Kestrel would probably take that then.
Yeah.
Just tried to separate before opening. Weren't able to. Don't know why.
I mean, have you been hiding away the whole time? Aren't bonding activities supposed to be the way to go?
They look up at Cici and like in a very Nova way says, being Astral is bonding.
Well, yeah, being
Oh.
overlapped with anyone is kind of a bonding thing, but it's not exactly like being put through the funhouse.
I
Maybe
can't
you
can't do Funhouse. Would too much for mortals. Kind of mortal right now. Bad idea.
maybe you guys need to process what happened.
I think internally Nova's like, but we did that. We had hours to do that. We did that. But she doesn't know how to say that in a way that doesn't sound a bit rude.
I think Archie's gonna like tap his chin and go, maybe y'all need like I don't know, like a distraction or something. I don't know. Uh, okay. Here's an idea, and it might be crazy, but you're part guy right now, yeah? What if you went and tried to like go out of yourself, and then maybe you unstick because you wouldn't. I mean, this. I'm still a little bit confused how you're fused with a guy while also being in the building. But so if you leave the building, what happens? Do your rubber band out of the guy that you're fused with?
I think there's a shudder just at the thought of that.
There's a shudder and also a look of extreme confusion because Nova's never considered that before. She has no clue what would happen.
I mean, even if that works, it's probably not the nicest, but it might get the job done.
But what if it hurts them?
I don't want it to hurt him. I don't know. I don't get how this whole stuff works. I figured maybe it would just like teleport. I don't know.
I mean, it seems like being together like this isn't great for them in the first place.
There's a frown.
You're
Nova doesn't like that intonation.
You're
Yeah,
overstimulated and hiding in the basement.
Kestrel speaks up with just like, just been stuck too long. It's not bad when it's small periods.
It was wonderful the first time. Now it's too long. It was just meant to help.
maybe if we can get the overstimulation calmed down, maybe then you guys can unfuse and unoverlap.
I feel like her presence kind of leans into Kestrel's, and she's like, I don't know if that's possible. At least not fully. But she'll trust Kestrel's judgment if he decides he wants to try any of these ideas.
I think Kestrel doesn't know. He still. This isn't like with the ink overlaps. It's
more.
It's more, and it's also like he doesn't know why they're stuck in the first place, so doesn't know. Yeah.
I feel like Astral like puts their hands to their eyes and like rubs them really hard for a minute.
Y'all did see the security cam footage of what kind of went down.
Yeah. You can retrace
James
their steps.
James kind of hesitates for a moment and then goes, Astral, do I have your permission to tell Cici everything that I know about what's going on in your situation with everything?
Do I not get to know? I mean, I guess.
Well, you'll Cici and you, Archie, because I'm not entirely sure how much you know either.
Just for clarity, is he asking to tell them who Bailey is, who Rara's secret identity is, or to tell them about Kestrel's trauma with magic? Because it's kind of...
Kind of both. Because it's
But maybe
like
I want to
he's
sidestep the identity.
Yeah, out of
reveal.
character, don't tell Cici who Rara is.
And maybe don't
end
tell
the
Archie
campaign early.
either. Archie might be vaguely more reasonable, but he's also going to squash that bug.
We are also in the basement, so the night terrors went over here too.
Oh, that's
Eh.
true.
Yeah, and besides, I think even if she was not the one being posited the question, there's a big like stomach roiling feeling from Nova, and then she like gags a little because that's not a good organic feeling. No likey.
Ugh. And like that process happening is visible, I imagine. Like just the discomfort.
Okay. Bad idea. Okay.
Nova makes a very faint bless sound as she tries to like get over the feeling of anxiety in her tummy. That didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
At the same time, I think Kestrel like pats James's shoulder a little bit. And kind of makes eye contact with him, like sort of asking him to elaborate.
Okay. So there's a ton of secrets, some of which are yours, both of yours.
I'm gonna insight. I'm just gonna insight.
Yeah, they should be good at this. They're half Nova.
Half Nova. I got an 11.
So let's count on
I'm
Nova
gonna-
then, because that.
I'm going to say that will be enough because
Well,
Kestrel knows
I was
his
gonna say
son.
I got a 19, and I was trying to figure out what my modifier was, but it's probably low anyway.
Mm-hmm.
My sheet disappeared. I need to pull it back up.
Oof, I feel that. So yeah, with Nova also helping alongside the fact that this is your son, Kestrel,
Your
both of you
son.
are like able to read James and register the fact that like he wants to keep your secrets if you're not comfortable with sharing, but also Cici has been haranguing him for stuff like he needs.
He wants something to say to get her to calm down on that.
Yes, like he's, even if it's just there is a literal universal force that is not allowing the truth to be stated right now, he will take that. And he does know what a genius loci entails.
The thing is, Cici knows that one at least because Nova said that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Remember?
Cece's like, I mean, I want to help Nova, I just don't know how to help right now, and like it seems like James has a better idea what's going on.
Oh, I think the Nova part of Astral gives Cici a soft look.
Because I've
Yeah.
gotten dragged into it. And he kind of just like flops against Astral and is like, I don't know how to handle this. Navigating this conversation is hard. I feel like I am failing internally.
Oh. Oh. More hug. More hug. Hug son.
Nova knows how that feels. I think she would posit the question to Kestra of like, what can we say? What might be relevant here?
And Kestrel would be at this point okay with James sharing about the magic trauma stuff.
Mm.
And he doesn't really know what else from Nova's side would be relevant to share. He kind of leaves that to her, but does kind of give her the reassurance that like one thing, just one thing for now, one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm. She sends him a wave of affection as she takes the lead again. And Astral like looks at the three of them and then looks at James and is like, I happened because of magic, so magic related secret?
Okay. Okay. CC, one possible issue that might be cropping up and causing this to happen and also caused them both to want to to overlap is Kestrel has magic now, and because of how he was treated while he was growing up by people who should have protected him, he is not okay and not magic is a difficult subject for Kestrel, especially now that he has magic. And he looks up at Astral to make sure he's doing okay.
I think head pat. Head pat.
He will relax.
So, Kestrel's a wuss about magic and he's not letting Nova go because of it?
I think there's a little birdie hiss. There's a birdie hiss from Astral that is not stopped because I imagine both of them were like, hey, that's uncalled for.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
That's a bit of a harsh way of looking at it. Ugh.
There was a trauma response from both of them, I think. They're still really freaked out. And he looks back up at Astral. Like, was that okay? I didn't say too much,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. They probably soften. No more hissing.
Yeah. Yeah. Another
Actually,
head tap.
at this point, maybe the whole party could roll intelligence to try and put two together about the wild magic surge.
I was just about to say that maybe we could give that to James since he's kind of since he's talking it
Yeah.
out and saw it and knows the situation firsthand and yeah.
Rubber ducking it.
Yeah. And putting
Rubber
the pieces
ducky.
together.
Could the
Put the
other
pieces
two
together
roll
'cause-
intelligence to see if they also...
Yeah.
Realization time, folks.
Well, assuming Archie does okay.
Cici doesn't get it.
I feel
Archie did surprisingly good.
you know what? I feel like if Cici doesn't get it, Archie shouldn't get it.
To be
But he
fair,
did good.
I don't think Cici cares to try to
I was gonna say
get it.
Yeah.
So
Cici isn't empathizing in this situation. You are actively trying to.
Archie
And you
trying to
rolled
keep
good.
up with the combo, nodding his head like
Honestly, it'd be extremely funny if it was Archie who got it first, just saying.
Sure, so let's go with it.
Yeah.
Rule of funny.
Arthur!
What?
Dog.
Oh.
Just the cry. You good?
Wild
Mira?
beast is attacking Mira.
Mira, you good? Mira?
Dog attack.
Mira?
Mira, are you with
Mira?
us?
Mira, are you in
don't
the
leave
room
us
with
here.
us? We've lost
Mira!
connection. Mira, are you in the room
Mira's
with us?
dead. Oh no! Mira really is dead.
Oh no! Mira!
Okay.
Mira!
Okay, no, not dead.
Hey, sorry, I don't know what happened. I had to correct Arthur on something and put him in his crate, and then I suddenly could not hear you guys lighting up.
Oh
Oh,
dear. And we could
we
not
couldn't hear you either.
Oh,
The
that's
dog
music.
broke your
Yes.
internet connection out of spite. Arthur is a
But-
powerful beast.
But yeah.
My cat also had demands.
If we're rule of funnying this, I'm just imagining it being a thing of Archie, listening in on this conversation, thumb on his chin, and through some miracle, a light bulb goes off over his head as he has a realization.
He has a sitcom flashback to looking at the cams. Security
Yeah,
cams.
seeing the electricity surge.
And he just declare it. So I'm assuming his realization is, you're on a wild magic surge.
Yeah, their magic fucked up and that's why they're stuck.
Maybe that surge is causing this problem.
Yeah.
And that makes them cringe.
They cringe, but Nova does manage to peep out. I'm very proud of you, Archie.
James kind of looks up at both of them and goes, "That's okay. Eggs has magic surges.
Eggs isn't a fusion.
Yeah, but you he's trying to be comforting. Like he's trying to say that like this isn't your guys' fault. It's okay.
Yeah. I think face to the pillow again, probably.
Yeah.
So do either of you have counter spell or something?
I don't. I need to look at his spells. Give me a second. Because I know he
We
doesn't have
also
counterspell,
opening.
but he might have dispel magic.
It'd be really funny if like one of the night terrors had it, and that's how we get one of the cameos.
Oh my! Hold on. Hold on.
We have to ask
Wait,
the night terror
actually-
now.
Hold on.
Also, to be
Hold on.
fair, I don't think counterspell would work in this instance because you have to cast it as a reaction to a spell being cast. But Cici does not know magic.
Also,
Yeah.
James does not have dispel magic, unfortunately.
This
Archie
dispel
doesn't have
magic
it either. If we
counterspell
wanted
wouldn't
the
work.
funniest option possible, and this is a joke suggestion that I do not think we should actually do, but Night Owl has
Oh, God.
counterspell.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't think counterspell would work, but maybe dispel magic.
Unfortunately, James does not have dispel
Or like-
magic.
Or like remove curse if anyone somehow has that.
Yeah, do any of the night terrors have removed curse?
Hold on, let me go through my list. There's a lot of.
I feel like they're more
We
likely to
get
have bestow curse.
Night
We
Owl
have
does
the-
have the still curse.
We
Of course,
get-
of course
get
they
the-
do.
we get the funniest possible timeline where Astral has to go up to Night Owl, like, you don't know me, but please, God help me.
No. They can't.
You know who has dispel magic?
Oh God,
Wait,
who?
Handy.
Handy!
The one guy is not here.
Well, there's a lot of
One
guys that are
does.
not here, but that's the one of my guys who has it.
Would James know that Handy has dispel magic off screen?
Probably not. It just got this when it leveled up.
Alas.
For exactly
Handy
this
is-
purpose of getting rid of unwanted wild magic effects.
Handy with Luke somewhere in the PartyPlex. Handy just gets a sense of something just happened. Not my business.
Well, that's someone else's problem.
Mhm. Handy does sometimes just watch the security cameras, but its take on this is, it's not my problem. If they need me to get involved in this, they'll let me know. Back
The
to
people who don't know
cyberbullying
what
the
I can do,
spooky
let me know.
boys.
Oh God.
Handy, I love you, Handy. It
Boy,
is
none
so
of my
wonderful.
blokes have dispel magic.
Oh man, I really want there to be a way to get at least one night terror involved. It'd be so funny.
But none of them have dispel magic or dispel curse or anything like that.
No dispelling.
No dispelling,
Man.
only inflicting.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
We got no clue how to fix this. Oh no.
But at
Astral.
least it has been identified that it's wild magic.
Harley Quinnet has sleep. Could we just knock him out?
Save us, Quinn. Save.
Archie suggesting that I'm
Oh, out of
Yeah.
kayfabe, do you guys genuinely have a plan for how this is supposed to get worked through, or are we genuinely
No!
considering? Are we genuinely considering pulling in an outside force to hopefully help?
well, probably not an outside force, but I wasn't imagining like I'd
I
hold on
mean,
a
if
second.
we're being serious, the only thing that has come to my mind of how it could work is something where it's more like they have to not get along to do it, because it has been shown that it's possible for fusions to unfuse if they're not getting along.
Mm-hmm.
And Nova's the thing that caused Astral was kind of a harmony of trust, and they are very well known for getting along a lot as Astral.
They're too in sync.
They're too in sync.
Mm-hmm.
We need to remind their body that they're not meant to be one.
I just casually looked back at Night Owl's spell list. Hold on, they have a lot of things that fuck with people mentally.
I
Oh
look
God.
We
I
still
I
good Night Owl.
I look at James, who was the only one here for Cheshire Rat, which was I think the only game so far where a fusion unfused for being in such turmoil.
Nope, there's
James,
been two.
no.
There was also Jackie and Eli. That one was
Oh,
really
yeah.
visceral.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
James was
James
also
was
there
also
for
there
that.
for that.
No! James, put two
James
and two together.
knows.
Okay, do you want me to roll, or should we rule of narrative that
Rule
James
of
remembers?
narrative. Rule of narrative. It's
Okay.
been 3
It's
hours.
probably a thing of like he didn't want to consider it because it's so distressing, but now that they aren't figuring out anything, it's like, well, there's one thing we haven't thought of.
Mm-hmm. He kind of grimaces and then goes, "Well, I'm the one main solution that I keep coming back to, even though it's really not fun, is getting you guys out of sync, because you kind of are a little too synchronized right now.
I think there's a blink blink.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have to like make them fight or something?
Upset and arguing
In different directions. Yeah.
in
I
different
have to
directions, and
see.
making them remember that they are not supposed to be one being. But like it's got to be like soul deep that they remember that.
I think, at least from Nova's side, Astral has this look of like, oh, kind of slowly going into despair of, oh, that's probably it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
the
it's making
impending, this is
sense.
gonna suck.
Alright.
And there's definitely like I don't want to fight with Nova. I don't want to fight with Friend, but also, oh,
Interesting. I kind of have an idea.
TC is getting a look. Oh God.
What, do you not want to... What, do you want to stay overlapped like this forever?
There's a big, like, shudder at that.
Stomach churn feeling again.
They gag a little again.
And we gotta think of this like, like kids get medicine that tastes gross and they don't like it, and this will just have to be like the gross medicine, and then you'll take it and you'll feel better.
Nova sticks their tongue out.
Kestrel was about to say that's surprisingly insightful. Or something along
Like-
those lines.
Like, Nova sticks it out, and then Kestrel pulls it back in and is like, that was surprisingly insightful.
Just
Nova
like,
quit being childish about it.
Yeah, I got some
So what are
wisdom in here.
you thinking, Cici?
I mean, Nova said there's some things that her very nature doesn't allow her to tell other people.
There's immediately a like, look of pure dread.
Yeah, it's not probably the most comfortable, but that's immediately my thought as to something that would be so deep different between the two of you. Kestrel could answer my questions if he felt like it, and you couldn't.
Nova, like in a like a moment of like, wait, hang on a second, wait. It's just like we don't know if it would work like that. Astral hasn't talked much. I don't know the rules on me.
Well, then
And
it's
there,
a win-win. Either you get to share some information, or you get split out of the fusion.
There is such a big feel of no want, do not likey.
I think from Kestrel's side, like a gentle squeeze of like one of their hands, and just like internally, just like trying to comfort.
I mean, does anyone else have a better idea?
Nova could
I
suggest one in desperation,
I
but you go ahead.
technically got a couple spells that I don't know might cause a little dissonance. Maybe I don't know. I got vicious mockery, which I don't know if I don't know if that would really help. It would probably just hurt them. I got suggestion. If I suggested each of them to do a different conflicting thing, would that do something?
Wince.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I think Nova's gonna like lightly raise Astral's hand.
Cici looks at them.
And she's like, because the only thing she can think of that would also get us the funny Night Terrors cameo that wouldn't either put insane stress on Nova or make Kestrel oog about the magic being used on him. And she's like, I mean, and she points towards the door. There are monsters down here that we have very different feelings on.
Oh, so now you can. So you can now tell me that there are monsters down here in the basement.
She like looks a little confused, and then she looks towards James of like, did she know about that? Why did
It came up.
I might have accidentally let it slip, but I kind of figure it's a known thing because one of them showed up for free pizza.
she nods and like gestures to that? Then she can say it because it's been said.
I think because I really like the idea Cici posed.
Any of the three works. It's just
I
suggestions.
I really like the idea Cici posed, and that is what I think is the most satisfying narratively right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nods.
Yeah. If
Yeah,
I
the night
may.
terrors are the
Mhm.
funny option, but not
Yeah.
the best option.
And if you're just trying to get more night terror screen time, don't worry. The night terrors
They're
will show
around.
up soon enough.
Yeah. I know. I was really just making that suggestion because the Nova Muse in me was like, oh, anything else?
I'll take a weird freak over this.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the sort of internal dialogue for Astral right now is just like Kestrel trying to comfort Nova about this and calm her down, and also be like, this would probably work. This would probably be a chance for you to get some stuff off your chest that you literally cannot otherwise.
But what if
And
it
just to-
doesn't work that way? What if it's real bad?
Then we'll help each other through it.
Yeah, I think she like has to steel herself before eventually nodding at Cici.
Alright. Anyone have something they want to ask?
It would be really fucked up if someone remembered that there were missing children that could be asked about.
That was actually in my brain. I feel like Archie would either ask something about Rylan or missing children.
Yeah, if Cece's the first one to ask, she's going straight for what happens to Rylan. So,
Yeah, so
and possibly
and I mean
details about Rara.
we haven't had missing children discussion in a long while.
Yeah, Archie's or James step up and ask about the missing children.
Yeah. Who do we think should go first? Like, let's say Cici with Rylan, Archie with the kids. Who, which one should be blunt force traumaing the fusion first?
I mean, technically Nova's already said stuff about Rylan,
Mhm.
cause Ezra let her.
Yeah, Cici would just be asking for more details, so I'd say
The hardest bat to the stomach right now would be the missing kids, because she hasn't had to bring that up ever, really.
mhm.
I think then Archie will very hesitantly go, "Alright, if this is how we're doing it, then why can't you do nothing about the kids? I mean, if they're like, couldn't you just make the murderer not able to show up, or make the kids get away? Cause you can change the building."
Oh,
Oh,
James
oh, you phrase
grimaces.
that in just the right way that you all don't need to roll. As you can see, Astral looks like they've been gut punched and all the wind knocked out of them.
Self hug. Self hug.
James is also hugging because no, that's not how this works.
Ordinarily, I'd say that's a little bit too rough, but I think that's kind of the point right now, isn't it? To sort of shock them apart?
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Did I go too heavy hitter?
Yeah, how's Kestrel responding to the question since we know how Nova is?
Well, Kestrel is effectively being the translator for Nova's answers.
Yeah,
The interpreter.
all right.
So,
Roll inside, I guess. Here we go.
all right. Getting into it. 8. Can I roll that advantage?
Yeah,
13. Dang.
yeah. Like you're getting very fast, like feelings and flashes of something you can't really quite pick up on, and just a lot of like dread, and there's a lot of stuff. It's very difficult to parse through.
Oh, okay.
Like the most you can get out of it is the thing that you already knew, which was I can't save them. You know,
Yeah.
haha, puppet minigame.
What? Oh.
You know that
Yeah.
you can't save them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I think like keeping that self hug and then looking up at Archie and just she can't.
But why not? Like, it's her body. Yeah, I mean,
Roll again, I suppose, since he's pushing.
Okay. 8.
8,
10. 10.
10. Yeah, it's again a just thing of you can't.
Yeah, then they just kind of shrug.
Yeah, I think the way to get them to disagree on this is probably have to get Kestrel on the side of why can't you?
boy.
So
Like, I
yeah,
think
boy.
Archie has a really conflicted look on his face. This is like an upsetting line of questioning, and he doesn't want to make them feel bad. But isn't that sort of the point? So I think
yeah.
he kind of just reaches into himself, and he's been doing good temper wise, but there is a little seed of rage that just hates how everything's been going at the PartyPlex. And I think he just kind of has to like feed into that, and he gives them a little bit of a harder look and says, "I would like an actual answer here, because I mean, okay, you can't, but how can't you? Because you can make a fun house and drag us into that. You can change hallways. I know you can do that. So why can't you just like make sure a kid doesn't even get near the murderer? Are they predestined to die?"
Ooh.
Ugh.
Yeah, we might need all three of you working on this to get Kestrel on that side of the conversation, because that's heavy-handed.
The
'Cause,
problem
yeah,
is that
Kestrel, you've
James
been
knows too much, and he's just like sitting here going,
yeah, yeah, 'cause Kestrel, you've been always so understanding, but surely there's got to be a bit of you that's like, why though? Surely.
Yeah. Yeah, mm,
Like,
he trusts her and
sorry.
you go.
Like, I know there's rules that Nova has to follow as a genius loci, and she can't be too obvious about what she's doing, but you've had those rules all this time. You've figured out what you can and can't do. You got yourself away when you were being chased, and it wasn't even life and death serious. And you can't do that for one of your guests?
Mhm. Yeah. How you feeling, Kestrel?
Okay. It's in normal circumstance, which this is not, but in normal circumstance, Kestrel trusts her, and Kestrel trusts her when she says she can't explain more. And that's still the case. But right now, it's like they're testing if he can say what she can't.
Yeah. And he's probably getting frustrated over her non-answer to him too.
Yeah.
Just like, you can tell me and she's not. You're her best friend
Yeah.
and she won't tell you in the one situation where she might be able to.
In the one situation where she might be able to explain this and get this off her chest and be where she may not have those limits that she always has, and yeah.
I know how this is gonna go, and ooh, you guys are gonna eat it up. Hee, rub my hands together.
Oh god. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah,
James is just
that
sitting here going, he knows the answer. He knows why, but he wants to give Nova the chance to A, possibly be able to vent some stuff. B, that's not the point. The answer is actually not the point.
Yeah.
no.
So he's just
But
sitting
yeah,
here vibrating, going, I know the answer. I know the answer. I can't say anything, but I know the answer.
but that after a moment and after those questions and after a bit of that introspection, the why is turned inward.
Ooh,
Why can't you?
it's so simple, and yet you see Astral's spasm, sort of. And can I describe the scene? Can I do it, please? Can I do it?
Yes. Well, I don't know what you're gonna do, so you're the only one who can.
I'm just asking if you'll give me blanket permission to do the separation.
Absolutely, run away. Take it away.
Hell yeah! Alright. So yeah, you see Astral spasm, and then like start to. You guys remember how I described the Jackie fusion undoing, where it was like pulling apart from each other? It's kind of like that, where one half is like pulling away from the front half, and it's like splitting, like some sort of oobleck, I guess, solid and liquid at the same time, and like light cracks start forming, and as they split, it kind of melts into light that it's not super bright. So you can see that one half is more shaped like Kestrel and the other is more like Nova. And then the Nova bit like almost explodes into like different more arms come out, eyes, and she's falling apart as it all comes spilling out as she starts wailing. I tried! I tried! I tried! I tried! I can't save them! I'm sorry! I have to see it and hear it and smell it! I can't do anything about it! This wasn't what I was made for! And like it snaps. It snaps. And they're out. And Nova's like, she doesn't really look like anything much right now. It's just magic.
Can I say that like as soon as Kestrel has his arms back and is separate from her, as formless as she is, she's getting hugged.
James also is moving to hug the formless shape
Yeah,
of magic.
Cici also is rushing over to comfort Nova.
I think Archie's going through his own little horror. He has a hand over his mouth. One of his worst fears is hurting a friend.
Oops.
Oog. It had to be done, Archie, I'm sorry. But yeah, there's just this blob of rainbow magic. The only white there is like kind of cartoonish sobbing eyes.
Oh,
Oh,
she's getting hugged. She's getting hugged.
so many hugs.
Hmm. She like melts into them as because I do want to specify that when she was wailing, it was like so many voices.
Oh.
So like it starts dying down into just her own, and she just mumbles, I interfere how I can. I let her kill me. I distract her. I do what I can, but it's not enough. I'm not allowed to save them. I'm not a hero. I'm just a place.
You're our home.
I think
What a
Archie has
job of
sunk
that
down
I've
to his
done.
knees and also joined the hug.
Yeah. If it
It's
got
not.
covered by what MJ said, she did say, "What a job of that I've done."
Oh,
James hugs her tighter and goes, "It is not your fault. You've tried so hard, and you were finally allowed to ask for help."
She just
It's not.
sobs a bit. She sobs a bit more. It's like, I can't protect any of you.
I know.
You say I can. You say the things I've done, but it's never enough. Because you're all so unhappy. I can see it. I can see it every time. Every time something horrible happens and your view of this place shifts. I know it. I see it in your eyes. I know that eventually this will not be a place of joy. I will not be a place of joy.
I could never hate you, Nova. Gotham has hurt me so much, but it was never Lady Gotham's fault. It's not your fault. You saved me, Nova, by being yourself. You took in an amnesiac, washed up street rat. You gave all of the animatronics a home. Hell, even the night terrors are able to be something slightly better than what they used to be because of you. And that's not going to change no matter what Rara does to this place. And yeah, unfortunately, some people are going to view you without the joy that you were made to foster. But that's not your fault. That is Rara's fault, not yours.
I think when you say that, like, she slightly turns and looks at Cici. Just the slightest bit. Not blaming, not judging, just, it's not that simple. That kind of thing.
Ooh. Cici winces.
Yeah, I think she just mutters, I'm so sorry, all of you, that I can't be what you really need from me. That I can't do more. I promise I'm trying, I promise.
I
You
mean,
trying.
you're already doing more than I think most buildings could. And if you can't protect us the way you want to, then we'll protect each other. And you.
James nods.
Archie also nods.
And Kestrel does too.
Hmm.
Still holding her.
I think she's reforming a tiny bit with all of your words to her. Slowly.
Kestrel's just still holding her like so tight. It's just Nova. And kind of waits to make sure she's listening.
Mm-hmm.
You're enough, Nova. You're more than enough.
People will still have happy memories of this place.
Hmm. I think as she reforms more into her usual state, she like melts into hug more to all of you and says, I visit them, you know, the lost ones. I can't fix it, but I hide them so they can't be hurt again. I talk to them so they aren't lonely. It's not enough, but it's never enough. But it's something.
Something
Right.
is better than nothing, Nova, and the fact that you're able to do things like this, it's amazing. And I know you want to do more. And I'm sorry that you can't. But we
Hmm.
love you.
I think as she finally calms down enough to be stable, she like grabs Archie's hands and like looks at him to single him out and brings his hands up to her cheeks and is like, I can't help them more, but I do what I can. And thank you for letting me say this. Don't, I know what you're like, and don't be mad at yourself for making me cry because. And she starts laughing a bit and smiles up at him with so much joy. God, I needed to get that off my chest.
Oh.
Archie's having emotions over here.
Man.
He just very gently
Good.
rubs her cheeks with his claws and just sort of pats her head and goes, I know what it's like needing to get something off your chest.
Oh.
Yeah. She really wanted to make extra sure that he wouldn't beat himself up about this.
Would now be a real bad time to ask if you can make Gator Golf a little bit bigger?
She bursts out laughing.
Oh. Kestrel finally like loosens his hold on her a bit to like rub her shoulders.
Archie, it already has like 18 holes. How many do you need?
At least 20.
You do not need 20 golf holes.
And Nova like looks at Kestrel with such ecstatic emotions as she goes, "Yeah, why stop there? Why not go for 30?"
Oh my god.
Archie just like starts smiling. Like, yeah, you get it. I'm thinking like at least 30. What and like we could add in some sort of ride. Yeah,
A ride
yeah.
with your face on it, I assume.
Oh yeah, all the carts would look like me.
Oh, of course.
James starts snorting.
People are going to get lost in there.
Nova just blurts out, "Archie coaster!"
Oh my god.
A coast? I mean, I guess maybe. I was thinking like a log ride or maybe like a one of those shooty rides, you know?
I can't make it bigger, but if you can needle management enough, I might be able to at least nudge them into doing a shooty ride. I mean, there's enough space in the top.
Archie just like does a silent like fist bump.
This is how we fully establish that
God.
one part of Gator Golf existing in real life.
Like, I feel like the gondola ride has existed, because didn't Nova and Chip go on a date there on Halloween? On Valentine's
No,
Day,
they went
wrong
on a
holiday.
Oh. That's spooky
No,
romance.
they I'm pretty sure they went on like a tunnel of love thing. The game that's in the actual game is like isn't it one of those ones where you ride in a cart up in the upper areas and you like shoot at targets?
Man, I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was in Ruin. It was like kind of like a dark ride, yeah. And then there was also a bit where you shot at target. I think it's been a while, but my brain was just like
Yeah,
thinking like
that's one that exists, and you also get to see it in the regular game because you shoot the balls at Archie when, not Archie, Monty when he's chasing you.
oh yeah, and he like his dramatic entrance is on one of those. So I mean, it probably already exists, but
His super
But
cool
until I
this
search
is
the
entrance.
blog
this is
view,
how it started
Archie just
existing.
wants more.
His
Archie.
greed is immeasurable.
Biblical levels of greed.
Biblical.
But yeah, we should probably get them back in the elevator and get this closed out because my family keeps badgering me about how I'm letting my pizza get cold.
Oh no, not cold pizza.
Yeah, we have gotten the yay.
We did it.
They're unfused.
We got the yay.
We did it. Mission
We solved the
accomplished.
problem.
And Nova's at
We-
least mostly pulled back together, it sounds like. Vivi, hopefully, fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
Yeah, she's doing much better. Don't worry.
Honestly, I feel like it would be kind of cute / funny if we just ended like irising out on like them all like cut to them all back in the elevator and just Nova and Archie jamming out with everyone else standing awkwardly.
Yay!
All the buttons and all the elevator buttons have been pushed to make it as long a ride as possible.
That's a beautiful way to iris out.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Nova's so happy. Nova happy. Nova happy. Nova happy. This became Nova therapy.
good. She
We had no
needs
plans
it.
Good.
We had no plans going into this, and it became such a beautiful chaos. I adore it.
Yes.
Anyway, that was our game. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the surprise horror.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's kind of the a thing here.
Horror in
The
my
bread and
horror
butter.
campaign. It's more likely than you think.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.